Now at 5, a chaotic scene in an East Bay neighborhood after a Goodwill truck brings down several power lines, leaving hundreds of people without electricity. Good evening, I'm Brian Hackney.
And I'm Juliette Goodrich. The crash knocked down 3 power poles and damaged a 4th on 19th Street between Union and Adeline in West Oakland.
KPIX 5's Katie Nielsen live at the scene this evening. Katie?
Brian, right now, PG&E crews are just starting their work here. Let me show you what they're dealing with. So this is 19th Street in between Adeline and Union Street, and you can see those 3 downed power poles still blocking the road. Transformers are on the ground. The downed power lines and communication lines are still crisscrossing the street.
These wires are live.
Take a look at this cell phone video.
Get the out of there.
You can see high voltage power lines arcing and hear what sounds like explosions.
I heard a loud bang from my apartment and ran downstairs, came out and just looked up the street, and it's just like, it likened me to Armageddon. It's just chaos.
Power poles crashed down, damaging cars as heavy wires blew out the windows.
I've just never seen anything like it.
This all started just before 11 o'clock this morning as a Goodwill truck was trying to maneuver on the narrow street.
It was a Goodwill truck that got caught up in the wires or might have potentially struck the pole. Is uncertain, speaking to the driver.
One of my neighbors was outside and he told him not to move. The truck moved and it just brought down everything.
Witnesses say the driver realized the truck was stuck on the wires or pole, and in an attempt to get the truck free, they say the driver gunned it, sending the truck jerking forward. That created a domino effect, pulling down not only 1 power pole, but the 2 on either side, draping high voltage lines all across the back of the truck. Oakland firefighters say the driver was not hurt and stayed on scene to help with the investigation. People who live nearby say they're just trying to make the best of the situation.
Bought a huge cooler. We're going to get dry ice now. We bought some 500 lumen lights to put on the table, and then I went and bought a whole lot of candles at Marshall's.
PG&E says at one point earlier today there were about 1,500 people without power. Now that number down to about 50. It's just those who live here along 19th Street. Now what PG&E crews are faced with overnight tonight, they have to remove the 3 power poles that are on the road. Those obviously have to be replaced. A 4th power pole was damaged. It did not come down, but it also needs to be replaced. Then they'll put the power lines back up. They hope to get power restored tomorrow morning by around 7 a.m. Brian?
Katie Nielsen in West Oakland. Katie, thank you.